Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk, where we need beds bad. We need to stop at a Bed Bath and Beyond pronto. Um, we have just 2 more beds that we can make. Almost 3. So, getting down to the wire with these. Hopefully we will come across some land that'll have some good stuff. Otherwise, in the next episode, we'll have to find a mine shaft. Get a little bit more wool. But anyway, guys, hopefully you're having a good weekend. Beginning of the weekend. Though I guess Friday's really the technical beginning of the weekend, right? Yeah, Fridays are beginning of the weekend. So your weekend is already halfway over. How you feel now? That's so mean. Why am I so mean? So terrible. But anyway, I do sincerely hope you're having a good weekend. Been alright. It's ramping up. That time of year that all the retail folks hate. It is coming upon us faster than we ever want. I hope you guys have good holidays. But remember, it's at the cost. Not to you. Well, I guess your wallets, you know. Oh yeah. I already forgot. I was gonna press F3 at the beginning of the episode. Wow, 710,000. Sweet. Yeah, I forgot to at the end of last episode. Forgot to at the beginning of this one, like I had planned right before I started recording, and then forgot. But yeah, it's getting that time of year where the mall gets busy, the city gets busy, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to it at all. People get grouchy. They have to wait a while. They don't think 2 people in the department is enough. So they grab about having to wait, proclaiming that kind of that you're lazy when you were not lazy. You had just been busy in another area, perhaps loading something heavy outside. Makes you want to punch them in the face. So yeah, be kind to your retail people. Some of them might be bums, but some of them, and very likely the majority, are just trying to survive. So be nice. Remember the spirit of season. Yada yada yada. But yeah. Ooh, are we actually coming across some good land? It's some elevated land. I don't think we are. I will check out the island. Maybe there's some sheep there, though I doubt it. Really haven't come across any animal spawns on any of these islands. That'd be a nice thing. Nope, nothing at all. Well, I mean, something. It's an island, but nothing living on the island, I guess I should say. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about that. I will probably have a bit of a ramble about that in about a week or so. That day is happening. Oh, that day. It's not even about the Friday anymore. It's about the Thursday before. Because that's when the places open up now. Remember back in my day, like the first year I worked in retail about 10 years ago, we opened up at 5 in the morning. And we were busy as crap. And we sold a ton of crap. And we were happy. So why are we going to Thursday now? Why we? Yeah, okay, you know, I will be on the. I will go to that ramble later. Okay, let's talk about happier stuff. I was going to actually say something really dark, and realize that without the little bit of a setup, it could be a really, really terrible thing to say. So, so yeah, I guess I will. I guess I will make sure to not add any pauses to it. Make sure not to add a pause. So, speaking of brighter stuff, how about the end of the world in Fallout, in the Fallout series? Okay, you see, I had to make sure to do that. I almost didn't, and not technically the end of the world though in the Fallout series. There's still civilization. It's just rough around the edges. Yeah, I was talking in the last episode about how I wanted to live stream some Fallout New Vegas. Well, New Vegas ain't going to happen right now, and Fallout 3 isn't going to happen right now. It is an issue about the window, and about not being able to click outside the window. One guy was I looked it up on some forums, and somebody was like, maybe you can click it, you know, like use a what did he say? Control Enter or something like that to tab out. Uh, he said that might be a possibility, but I also looked it up and it said doing stuff like that might crash your game. Which crashing games isn't exactly a good way to live stream. I don't think it's enjoyable for the person playing the game. I don't think it's entertaining for the people watching the game. So, yeah, probably not the best idea. I could test it, of course. That's something I could definitely do. But I think I'm just going to hold off until I might have a second monitor set up. I guess I need to get in touch with Chris, aka Tonic, and ask him how that works. To be honest, I don't even know how something like that works. I don't know how you hook up two monitors to a computer. There's no hookup in the back to where I could do that. I don't have a video card, like not an external video card, but I guess the video card I have is on the motherboard. I guess is how it works. I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to the computer get ups, especially the highly technical stuff. I'm able to figure out how to make things do what I want them to do a lot of times, but I'm not that well versed in stuff like you know, like what video card is the best, that sort of thing. So yeah. But maybe with a video card in there, it'll have like a extra place for you to be able to, plug in a monitor. So that might be it. If that's it, you guys can let me know. By the way, there's no sleeping tonight. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to save this bed for towards the end of the episode. Towards the ender of the episode, anyway. If I see some spiders on an island, I'm going to kill them. See if maybe that'll give me some string. That's why I was checking my arrows there. To deal with any skeletons. Or anything harsher. I don't know if witches spawn. Witches don't spawn in this version. That's right. So I shouldn't have to worry about them. Skeletons, I guess, is the thing I need to worry about the most. I can kill spiders and zombies with a sword. Yeah, I think I will try to set up something like that. I will have to rearrange this desk somehow. I guess I can make it work. I'm not sure, but I think I can make it work. Okay, no spiders on that island. So yeah, I may hold off until I do have the 2 monitors set up. The other thing is, I have terrible eyesight. I'm kind of worried whether or not I'd be able to read the chat on another monitor. Probably could. I'm probably overestimating my terrible eyesightedness. I could probably manage it. Yeah, I guess that I'm gonna wait before trying that. But in the meantime, I will live stream some Fallout. Now you might be wondering, wait, you just said you're gonna wait about Fallout New Vegas. What is he talking about? Fallout 3? No, my friends, I am not talking about Fallout 3. I'm talking about the original Fallout. That's what I'm going to live stream. Starting tonight, actually. Coincidence? Coincidence. Is he talking about this? Because he... yeah, I'm talking about it non-coincidentally. Tonight, Saturday, around 8 or 9 Central, going to live stream. Going to probably stream for a couple hours, an hour or two. Some of the original Fallout. I installed it just a little bit ago when I woke up, and it works on my computer. I was a little worried. I had it on Good Old Games. I'd forgotten that I had it. I mean, I remembered kind of that I had it, but I kind of forgot to, you know. And yeah, it works. It's not the prettiest game in the world anymore. The graphics definitely have not aged that greatly, but I played just about 10 minutes of it. Watched the intro cutscene, and it's definitely, yeah, when they did Fallout 3, they kept the vibe. It changed the gameplay a lot from the original Fallout, but they you could definitely tell, yes, it's a Fallout game. It's in the series. So I'm actually pretty excited to play it. I don't know. I kind of would hate to do, but I think I'm going to play it on the easiest levels because I'm pretty terrible at those types of games as far as a challenge, you know. It's similar, not as similar as I thought, to be honest, to the Baldur's Gate series and the Icewind Dale series. If you played them, I thought it was very similar to them. But it's actually quite different. It's got the same view, you know, kind of the top, you know, from the top at an angle view. What is that called? Isometric? Is that what that's called? I think that is what it's called. Okay, any spiders? I would like there to be spiders. Aha! Is this time for you to die, spider? Oh, he's coming after me. Ah, sweet. Awesome. Let's plop down a workbench. Make this. Oh. Oh, duh. Why did I think I had more than... Why did I think I had 3 string? I thought I had 3 string. Oh, this will take way more spiders than I thought. Why was I thinking it's going to be that simple? Oops. Well, hey, it's a step in the right direction. But yeah, Baldur's Gate. Those games and of course, I think one thing, I mean, even though you can resuscitate characters some ways, I think I never liked to actually lose any of them. So I would just, if a character died, I would just reload the last save and play it. And by the way, I would save the crap out of it every time. Every time we could possibly save, I'd save that bad boy. Save it now. And that's how I handled that. So I figure it'll probably be the same with this one. Especially, with it being an older game, it'll probably have the more old school difficulty curve. Probably should have slept back there. Maybe we'll come across a little bit more land. But yeah, I kind of hate to do. I do. If it was just me playing it myself, I would definitely do that. But I feel kind of guilty doing it for entertainment. But then again, people probably, if they, watching it, would want to see the progress in the storyline and that sort of thing. If it's something like if it's a platformer type game, seeing me die multiple times might be more worth it. I would definitely be fine with that. But with it being a RPG role-playing game, it might not be as entertaining to see me die 50 times and get frustrated. So yeah, I think I'm going to play it on the easiest difficulties. Just to get through the story, play the game, build the character, etc., etc., etc. We have traveled a good way and didn't set our spawn. It's making me a little nervous now. But I'm sure we would be fine. Most likely. Maybe we'll just bow through the night from now on. In order to kill some more spiders. Hopefully when I upgrade to 1.3, we'll have less issues with such things. Hopefully it'll be more land at that point. We're making good distance because of this, but I would like more land. Land! So yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'm looking forward to playing it. Hopefully you guys will enjoy watching it. Even though it's more old school and not as pretty or polished as Fallout 4. I watched Tonic play some of it, and yeah, that game looks nice. And I mean, if people do like that, that does open up some possibilities of future live streams. I've actually at some point I was trying to live stream. I was wanting to live stream a game called Neverwinter Nights, which is an old school D&D type game that I really enjoyed back in the day when I was like in my teens. And OBS wouldn't register it to live stream it. I haven't tried it in quite a while, so OBS might be able to capture it now. This is also a new computer. Yeah. Wait. Is it? Wait. No, it's not. Yeah, okay. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I never had OBS on my other computer. That's right. Because when I tried to live stream on it, the way I had it set up, there was no audio in the game at all, which was not great, obviously, obvious reasons. So it was just me. So it's just my voice and the visual of the game, which was really annoying. So yeah, that is right. I do remember trying to get OBS to register Neverwinter Nights, so it was on this computer. But that was probably early on when I had this computer, so it's been a while. OBS has had some updates. I hear the new version of OBS, like they've come out with a super new version or something. They have been following it, but I hear it's not exactly the best. I think Tonic and Biz both have had troubles with it, so I don't think I will go with that. I think I will stay with the with the old version. Version that's been really dependable for me. So yeah. That's on down the road if people do enjoy the Fallout series, the old school series. Yeah, I've had Fallout. Yeah, I guess I bought them on Good Old Games a while back. I don't remember when, but I bought all three of them: Fallout 1, 2, and then Tactics. Don't know what Tactics is. I know what Final Fantasy Tactics, and I know what tactics-based games are. But most of those games are JRPGs. So I'm not really sure how Fallout Tactics is. From the bit that I played, the first game seems like it's based on a grid. So it does seem a bit tactical just in that itself. So yeah. You know what? I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to boat till nighttime, and then we're going to sleep, and then we'll travel through the next night, and hopefully we'll come across some land, and I'll just have to make use of these beds to the max. To the max. Yeah, that's what we'll do. One spawn point per episode. So, ew. Eh. Yeah, that is an eh. That is an eh. A good reason for it. Yeah, I'm actually curious. I guess I do need to look up and see what type of gameplay Fallout Tactics is. Maybe it's like Super Grid based. I'm going to have to look up sometime today, see if there's any sort of modifications. I know that the Baldur's Gate series, and like some of the Icewind Dale games like that, there was actually a huge modding scene for it. I made use of it in Baldur's Gate 2. I modded the crap out of that game, probably for cheatery reasons. In Baldur's Gate 2, there were class specific not quests, that's not the right thing to say. Not bonuses. Maybe quests is the right thing. It's not really, but it's... I don't know. Anyway, like, if you're a fighter class, and you go to, there's a character in it called Natalia. I remember these characters' names, too. I played the crap out of Baldur's Gate 2. It really hurt me when I couldn't get into it back a couple years ago when I tried to record it. I was like, I want to love this game. I love this game. I want to enjoy it as much as I did. Why can't I not enjoy it as much as I did? But, yeah, there's a character called Natalia in it. She's a princess. It's not a spoiler. It's like a 15-year-old game. I'm not sure. It might be 17 years old. It might have came out in the late 90s. I'm not really sure. But yeah, she's a princess. At some point, I think you get a messenger shows up like there are trolls attacking the castle. So of course she's like, "Hey guy, we're buddies, we're friends, right? Friends help each other. Help me go kill the trolls at the castle. Save the dad and stuff, you know, all that good stuff." So you do so, and actually, is there a king there? I'm not sure. Anyway, the thing is, after you complete that quest if you are a fighter class, you get to become the king or like the leader or something like that. You definitely get to be in charge, and you can go back, but every 7 game days or so many game days, and there'll be like, "Hey, Your Majesty," or something like that. I can't remember if it's a king. It must be though. It must really be. And they'll ask your opinion on something like, "What's your decree on this? Here's a situation. What's your decree?" And you make a decision, before, and then you have to deal with the consequences. Not sure exactly how dire the consequences can get on it. I don't remember that, but you if you were a fighter class, you get that. If you're like a thief or whatever, then the people just are really thankful. She's thankful, and that's it. You don't get to become the king. So yeah, there's class specific stuff like that. Like if you're a bard, and you go to there's like this play in one of the areas, and like a theater in one of the areas of town where the actors are having some issues. Like one of them's trapped in another dimension or something. So you go and say that if you're a bard, you get to become the owner of the Actors Guild or whatever, Bards Guild, and you actually have to put on plays. So there was a mod that I used to where you get all that, to where it negated the class aspect. So you do the quest, you get the reward, or the extra job or whatever. That was one thing I did. Did I do that before I beat the game? I actually played through the game completely and then replayed it through with that. Seriously, if that game had been on Steam, I could go and tell you just how much of my life I spent playing that game. It was definitely probably over 100 hours. Could have been 200 hours that I spent with that one. That's back before I had super internet, to where I couldn't watch stuff on here, like I do on YouTube, on the YouTubes. Actually, I guess I wasn't watching much of anything on the internet at that time. Yeah, I mean, it was freaking dial-up that I had at that point. So yeah, definitely wasn't watching no videos online or anything. Yeah, there was a lot of mod stuff, like extra quests that added in there, extra areas, stuff like that. So I bet Fallout has some. I just had to really remember exactly why I was on the tangent that I was on, because I'm like, there for a moment I was like, why am I talking about this so much? And I was like, oh, because I was talking about how I figure there may be mods for the new Fallout game, or not new Fallout. Well, yeah, there is mods for the new Fallout game, but for the first Fallout game. So yeah, wow, we traveled almost 10,000 blocks in this episode. Dang. But anyway, guys, I am going to call it here. I'm going to try to get this up kind of early as I can get it, so that if you do watch today, you can learn about the live stream happening tonight. I'm going to tweet it out, of course, like I always do. And feel free to join me and watch me be terrible at it. But hopefully it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely got the Fallout vibe. So yeah, I'm going to sleep this off. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Farewell.